So, I'm going to go ahead and get started so that way when people replay this video, then they don't have to wait forever. YouTube isn't sending out notifications again. But basically, you know, we talk a lot in the auditing community about um, making a difference. Okay. Um, I've been thinking over the last few days here. But one of the biggest ways we can make a difference as a community is to do the right type of audits. All right. Now, when I say the right type of audit, we go out and we audit the police department, we audit um, government offices, things like that. But when was the last time you seen an auditor going out and auditing their congressperson? Federal, state, whatever. Going down to the, city council, if they have a office for the city council in your city, and auditing them. Um, we need to, as a community, take this. We need to take the First Amendment to those who write legislation. All right. We need to hold our legislators accountable. If they're going to write legislation, then they need to be held accountable to the Constitution. I challenge everyone, every auditor out there, go out, audit your congressperson, federal and state. All right. Audit your state representative, audit your senator, audit your federal congressman, senator, whoever. All right. Find the nearest local office. Go there and audit that office. It's a public office. They are a government official. Not only are they a government official, they're an elected government official. All right. They will have two choices. One, either respect your First Amendment, or two, throw themselves under the bus the next election cycle. All right. Get out there, audit your Congress people, be safe. Let me see here. For what gain? For what gain, Josh? What do you mean for what gain? What do you mean for what gain? Hey Brian, how's it going, man? So I was just explaining to people, for any of you that just came in. So what do you gain from the audit? Okay, so if you go out there and you audit your stray, ha ha ha, fucking dick. Um, so what you gain from going out and auditing your congressperson, whether it's federal or state, is you're gaining the knowledge of whether they respect the Constitution they have sworn to uphold. We go out every day and we audit our police departments. We audit our local government officials. All of that, all right? When was the last time your federal congressperson had their office audited? You don't see that too much. All right. Matter of fact, I haven't seen any, but I'm not going to say that it hasn't been done. All right, because I'm sure it has. However, you don't see that too much. All right, and we need to get that recorded. We need to get that experience recorded, documented, and disseminate that information to the public. Because next election cycle, They need to know whether their congressperson upheld a citizen's First Amendment right to come into their office and be transparent in their operations. Be transparent with any questions they may have. Be transparent to the point that that person's First Amendment right will not be violated. Or will it? If it is, the public should know that too. Because if they're going to violate somebody's First Amendment right for coming into their office to record, to provide transparency to the public, then they don't deserve to hold that elected office. And the public needs to know that. So I challenge every auditor, go out as soon as possible. You want an indoor winter audit? There you go. There's an indoor winter audit. Is this an important issue in the big scheme of things? It actually is. If you get down to it, it really is a big issue in the grand scheme of things. Simply because how can you trust your legislator to write laws and be beholden to the Constitution while they're writing those laws and voting on those laws, things that affect you on a daily basis, if they can't even respect your First Amendment right to come into their office, sit there, film all day long, ask questions, whatever you want to do, so long as you're within your rights to do so, then it shouldn't matter. And if they can't do that, they don't deserve to hold that office. They don't deserve to write laws that will affect you in your life, in your family's life, on a daily basis. Not only does it affect you and your family, but it will affect your children and their children for future generations to come. So, anybody else have any questions? If not, I'm going to get off of here. I wanted to keep this short and sweet in case anybody wants to mirror the video. Get this out there to their subscribers. All right. I challenge everyone to go out there and make a difference in your community. All right, and to audit your legislators, not just the police. Audit your legislators. If we're going to make a real difference, auditing the police is not enough. All right, we need to audit our legislators. We need to eventually audit every branch of government, just not our executive branch. Someone has been shot. Yeah, someone was shot. I heard that was it was somebody that was looking into some O'Connell person. I'm not too familiar with that, but if you go to I forgot who was covering that. Independent News something. He's got it on his channel. All right. I will post a link to that video in my community section of my page. Okay, I'll post a link there to that video. But you all have a wonderful day. Be safe. And always defend freedom. All right, Josh. Well, thank you. I mean, I appreciate your questions because I may not think of everything right away. And it does help those questions that you asked do help to illustrate further the need for why we need to audit our legislators. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for those questions. All right, y'all have a great night. Be safe and always defend freedom.